around him putting it.
I want y'all to hear this liar and what he said about Joseph and the angel. I want y'all to hear this.
Down in their resume talking about, I had a visitation from an angel, and then somebody questioned him about it, I don't want to talk about it. What? Every one of the men of God in the Word of God couldn't wait to tell somebody. Joseph couldn't wait to write down what happened and why he couldn't talk, because the angel visited him and told him what was going to take place, and he laughed and smirked and doubted. So God said, since you did that, I'm going to shut your mouth for a minute.
Now y'all see how he lied on Joseph? The Bible never said the angel shut Joseph's mouth. It wasn't Joseph. Let me get my scriptures. We're going to put a stop to that lie. How you going to say you called and you can't even get events in the scriptures right? So we finna go to the Gospel of Luke. And I'm going to tell y'all who it was whose mouth was stopped for a minute. And it was not Joseph. Give me 1 second. And by the way, good morning out there to my fellow YouTubers and subscribers. Now, the person whose mouth was stopped, name was Zachariah, not Joseph. He needs to correct that.
But he couldn't wait to write down and let them know what happened, and told them when they found out what he had already knew, that his wife was going to be with child, even though she was well beyond her years of childbearing. He thinking her womb closed. Ain't no kid coming out of that. The angel told him what the Lord said. He laughed. He mocked at it. And God said, well, let me show you how this works. I'm going to, because you doubted me, it's going to still take place. And you got foreknowledge of it, but you want to tell the people, but you want to write it down. I'm going to shut your mouth for a while.
It was Zachariah. It was not Joseph. Joseph did not mock, and Mary was not beyond her years at childbirth. Mary was at least 14 when she gave birth to the Messiah. That was not talking about Joseph, Jesus' fleshly father. That was talking about Zachariah. And if you go to Luke chapter 1 and Luke chapter 2, you'll see Zachariah's prophecy. This guy don't know what he's talking about. Once again, wasn't called, wasn't sent. If you can't even get the stuff correct, then how you gonna say you was sent? Just like last week, this hypocrite gonna say that the 144,000 was already resurrected according to Matthew 27:52. The scriptures never said those saints that rose up were the 144,000. Those were the Old Testament saints, Zechariah and them. That was not the 144,000. And eventually, I'm going to do a video about the 144,000 and show him that he don't know what he's talking about. The 144,000 are the true Israelites that will be numbered out of the 12 tribes. These will be pure virgins. These will be sinless, pure virgins. And they will be sealed with the seal of the Most High on their forehead. And they will go forth and they will preach the gospel. So this fella needs to sit down, because God definitely didn't call him. If you're going to say that Joseph mocked when he was told about the birth of Yahushua, when it was Zechariah, you know, you ain't called. Man, go sit down somewhere. You got up and you weren't sent. You just got up and you ran. That's why you won't hear begging people for money like a whole beg for change. You weren't called. You weren't sent. You need to sit down somewhere. Anyway, this is Undisputed Truth TV signing out.